Bearded brethren, this is the breakdown. 3 things today: what 4C hair actually is, why every brand failed it, the vocabulary you need from here. This is the baseline. Everything we build after this sits on what you're about to learn. So let's get into it. Hair is made of keratin protein, 3 layers: medulla, cortex, cuticle. Picture the cuticle like shingles on a roof. Overlapping scales, layered tight. Those scales control everything: what gets in, what stays out, whether the product you just paid for reaches your hair shaft or just sits on top of it. They're laid flat, nothing gets in. If they're lifted, everything gets in, including damage. Now, here's where 4C hair is different. This is the part most people never get told. Straight hair, round follicle, round shaft. Sebum travels straight down and coats the whole shaft. Fairly simple. 4C hair, curved follicle, coiled oval shaft. That coil changes everything, and it creates 4 problems beard care was never designed to solve. Problem 1, sebum distribution failure. Your skin is producing oil right now. It's not reaching your beard. The coil traps it at the root. The rest of the shaft never sees it. That's not a product problem, that's a geometry problem. Yes, geometry. The same thing your beard does every morning that nobody in the industry bothered to engineer for. Problem 2, porosity. Low porosity, tightly closed cuticle, products sit on the surface. Most 4C hair is naturally low porosity. Think about what that means. The oil you apply, it's not getting inside the hair shaft. It's sitting on top of a closed door. You're moisturizing the door, not the room. Problem 3, mechanical stress. Every bend in a 4C coil is a stress point. Picture a wire bent at a tight angle. Bend it enough times, it breaks at the bend. Your beard coils do that with every wash, every comb, every night on the pillow. Slip. Friction reduction between hair fibers. It's what protects those stress points. Without the right oil delivering slip, you get breakage at every bend. Every single bend. Problem 4, the skin beneath the beard. Ingrown hairs, razor bumps, inflammation at the follicle. On melanated skin, inflammation doesn't just hurt. It triggers excess melanin production. Every inflammatory event at the follicle gets recorded as a dark spot. Managing beard skin health is managing PIH, and most beard care doesn't mention melanated skin once. So here's where we slow down for a minute. These terms appear in every episode after this. I'm defining them once right now, so we never have to stop the flow to explain them again. Don't try to memorize all of this. Just understand the idea, because by the time we've used each term 10 times, you'll own it. Sebum, your skin's natural oil system. 5 fractions. The baseline your beard oil is trying to supplement. Fatty acid, the building block of every oil. The fatty acid profile determines everything. Carbon chain notation. Chain length, double bonds. Chain length determines penetration. Double bonds determine the stability. Here's the simplest way to think about it. If you get nothing else today, get this. Small enough gets in, too big sits on top. Those 2 sentences will change how you read every beard oil label from this point forward. Every single label. And this part matters because once you learn the language, the label stops being able to lie to you. Saturated, most stable. Monounsaturated, moderately stable. Polyunsaturated, least stable. The more double bonds, the faster the oil goes rancid, and the faster it generates free radicals on your skin. Oleic acid, it's carbon chain 18/1. Penetrates the cuticle, delivers emollient action inside the hair shaft. Linoleic acid, it's carbon chain 18/2. The ceramide precursor. Ceramides form the skin's barrier structure. Deplete the linoleic acid, the barrier breaks down. Penetrating oils, C16 to C30. Get inside the hair shaft. Coating oils, C40 and above, they sit on the surface. Small enough gets in, too big sits on top. That line just got its second use, and it won't be the last. Comedogenic, the tendency to clog pores. Rated 0 to 5. Matters because beard oil touches facial skin every single day. Carrier oil, base oil, essential oil. That's your concentrated aromatic. It's 0.5 to 3%. Different products, different purposes. Tool, transepidermal water loss. The rate water evaporates through your skin. Think of it like this. Water is what hydrates your beard. Oil is the lid on the container. Tool is how fast the lid lets moisture escape. Carrier oils slow that rate. Lock. Liquid oil cream. Liquid is the water, oil is the lid. Cream locks the lid in place. We're going to do a full episode on that next week. PIH. Inflammation triggers melanin overproduction on melanated skin. Dark spots. Every product decision for melanated skin runs through this. Now, here's the harder conversation. Mainstream brands failing 4C hair makes a frustrating kind of sense. They formulated for the broadest market and we just weren't the average. But the black-owned brands, the barber brands, the ones built by men who grew up with this texture, most of them followed the same formulation template. Same base oils, same generic chemistry, different packaging, different story. Same result on your 4C beard. Why? Because formulating for a specific hair type at the molecular level requires deep chemistry knowledge, access to specialty ingredients, and a willingness to charge what the formula actually costs. Most small beard care brands are working from supplier pre-blends and industry formulation templates. That's not shade. That's the economics of the industry. Pre-blends are cheaper, templates are faster, and nobody told their customer the difference. The mission was right, the formula didn't match it. And when you understand the chemistry, you know what questions to ask of any product, any brand, any claim. That knowledge doesn't care about the label. 4C beard care has been underserved, not because our hair is difficult, because the chemistry wasn't built for it. Now you have the vocabulary. Sebum, fatty acids, carbon chains, oleic acid, linoleic acid, ceramides, penetrating versus coating, PIH, comedogenic, tool, carrier versus essential oil, the lock method. These terms appear in every episode. You won't need them redefined. You have them now. Next week, the first Chocolate's Corner topic, the lock method in full, and our first actual breakdown video, the most popular oil in beard care, the sebum mimicry claim, the carbon chain that tells you exactly what it does on 4C hair. Now, when you pick up a beard oil, you're not guessing anymore. You're evaluating it. Subscribe. Be here. I'm Chocolate Montana, your bearded barista, and this is The Breakdown. Stay educated, my bearded brethren.